Arsenal 2, Aston Villa 2 at the Emirates. And look, like obviously I'm a bit frustrated, but I'm not super mad because literally we've just gone back to, what we was at the start of last game week. So basically we gained on Liverpool last week and then now Liverpool gained back again this week. So it's like, obviously we missed a big chance to kind of stay within 4 points, but same old same. We would have needed a two-win gap to get back anyway. So nothing's really changed in my opinion. Like it's super annoying to not have won, especially considering in my mind like we dominated the whole game. Yeah, there was periods of time where Aston Villa looked dangerous on the counter, but for the most part I feel we was comfortable. In the first half, I think like we was very unpredictable with our attacking patterns. I feel that we was being dangerous in areas we're not usually dangerous in. Good game from Martinelli, good game from Trossard. Like it was one of the few games where I could say both my wingers had a good game. Trossard especially was a huge threat on that left hand side, like driving at his man, trying to beat his man, trying to do the jink and majink, getting balls into the box, and obviously he was the reason why Martinelli scored his first goal. Um, Obviously Kai Havertz scored as well. There's going to be a lot of people out there that scapegoat him because the Marino deflected shot hit his hand, but what can he really do there? You know what I mean? Like, I don't even think it's going to go in if it doesn't get the deflection anyway. And it's unfortunate that it hit that, but like, do you know what I mean? It's not like one of them ones where he got in the way to deflect it. Like, he literally tried to get out the way, but the ball was just moving at him too quick. Um, we should have won that game, and I get a tiny bit of confidence from the fact that because we are kind of depleted and we are all aware that Arsenal are going to be dipping into the market, that once our players start coming back and we got more additions, I think we can go on and mount a charge. Like, it is what it is. Title race, it's gonna throw, it's gonna go backwards, it's gonna go forwards. And this is something that makes a title race very entertaining. Like, obviously all of the negative emotions I'm going through now, next week could flip and reverse it. I could be having the positive emotions. Do you know what I mean? It's you're riding the wave, constantly riding and riding and riding the wave. Um, Obviously Saliba wasn't there for the most part. It looked like we could comfortably deal with the fact that he wasn't there, but both goals really we should be doing better defensively. Um, Obviously Marino getting beat for the first one, the Tielemans header, and then Havertz not jumping high enough, and I can't really fault him on the not jumping high enough. I think Partey's at fault for losing Watkins. He steps up and then he doesn't follow him back. So it was defensive areas that, defensive mistakes that cost us this game. Like, I think in all other facets of the game, we played really well. We controlled the game. Um, and it feels weird talking from this angle, considering in my mind the game was won. So look, I'm not gonna like blow my head off or anything like that, because genuinely I'm not really that angry. You know what I mean? Like, part of me feels like could this be reminiscent of last season? Well, last season we lost to Villa and that kind of screwed up the title race. But then the title race was different. Like, it was against Manchester City. It was against a powerhouse. Like, I don't think that I don't think that Liverpool are gonna it's not the same. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think Liverpool are going to go on like a 10, 12, 14, 15 game win streak. Like, they're just not going to do it. So, yeah, who knows how this one result in isolation will impact the rest of the season? Who knows? I guess we'll find out. But we need to we need to oddly enough, it's like you look at a game like this and it really does like point out the recruitment. It really does, cuz like, you know, when it became 2-2, like there's no one really there on the bench to bring on. Like, we brought on Sterling for Martinelli, and it's like there's no one really to bring on. Even like, I know Sterling came on and he tried to take on his man a few times, and he was like, you can clearly see that he's not confident at the moment. Like, you can clearly see he's like, he's not there. Like, you know what I mean. So it's like, it was like it wasn't even like the substitution didn't do anything. Do you know what I mean? Like, legitly, maybe maybe it would have been better to just keep on Martinelli. Do you know what I mean? Maybe it just would have been better to keep on Martinelli. Honestly, it might have just been better to keep on Martinelli. Or maybe like, or see, because I would say take off Part, but Partey was helping out a lot in build up. Like, he was really good in build. Apart from the mistake he made, everything else, like, apart from that lapse in concentration, everything else was good. Declan Rice, good game. I think he had a very commanding performance in the midfield. He was present. He was very present. Like, you could feel his presence everywhere on the pitch. Like, no one had a bad game. No one had a bad game. Like, no one had a bad game. Like, honestly, no one had a bad game. Like, I it's do you know what? Yeah, maybe I think I would have been more angry if Liverpool drew. Because if Liverpool dropped their points, yeah, and we didn't capitalize, then I would have been vexed. Because then we would have put ourselves into a scenario where if we won this game, it would have been a 1 point difference, yeah, and that would have. Because then I'm thinking, okay, because then that's just a win, and then that's just any one game week they lose, we win, we go on top. But because nothing's really changed, we still need 2 wins. Doesn't it doesn't I don't know, to me at least it doesn't make sense to blow my lid off in it. I'm yeah, it don't make sense. To me it don't make sense. Like, especially when we played like that. Like, I mean, outside of those 2 lapses in concentration, we played a winning game. Like, and then it's just one of those, to me, I'm just putting it down, it's just one of those things in football. When you're competing at the highest of levels, and let's be honest, Aston Villa are a really good team. Really, really good team. Big up Emery for um, highlighting the issue with Matson at left back. Like, he was getting ras up all game. He brought on Digne at half time. I think Digne kind of changed things a bit. Digne was got the assist for the first goal. So Digne had a lot of impact in the game. That substitution that he made had a lot of impact in the game. So credit to Emery for that. Um, but yeah, we can't make game impacting substitutions in the same way, because we're just at the point where we don't really have anything to bring on. It's just where we are at the moment. So look, like, you know, I think I can take a bit of solace in the fact that, you know, we got a point. We got a point. Take a bit of solace in that. Um, Take a bit of solace in the fact that, like, this is a performance that we can build on. This is definitely a performance where I think Arteta can go to the lads like, look, play the winning game, just the lapses in concentration mashed you up, man. And that's why it's so hard at this level, because you have to be switched on all the time, and it's difficult. It is difficult. So look, like, you know, I guess cool. We just go now, and I think we got Dynamo Zagreb next in the week. That's a game where me personally, I'm rotating a lot, a lot. Honestly, I don't even care if we win that game. I don't even care if we win that game. I would say rotate as much as possible, play some youth, final home game of the Champions League, give some, people that don't usually get minutes a run out, give them the kind of main players a bit of a rest, ready for the next Premier League game. Hopefully by the time our next Premier League game comes, we've made a signing or two. And yeah, we just go again. So yeah, people, let me know what you think in the comments below. Yeah, give me your thoughts and everything. Let me know if you agree with, I guess, my way of thinking, or if you disagree. It's fine to disagree. People can disagree anyway. Right? I mean, different opinions. It's the world of the internet, innit? And yeah, just make sure you're hitting that post notification, so whenever I go live or drop a video, you know about it. And yeah, I guess I'll catch you next time, people. Peace.